Would you like a reading? You're gonna get one if you stay. You can scroll, you can click away. We're gonna do a message, but we're first gonna see who it's for. So remember to only take what resonates. I can't stress that enough. Tarot readings are not a one size fits all for everybody. You'll know if it's for you. Let's see who needs to hear this message. Pisces placements, maybe even 5th house Pisces placements. This message could be for you. Take what resonates. Sun, moon, rising. You'll know. So let's put that away. And let's pull some cards. Take what resonates. With general messages, you want to just let it sit. Let it simmer. Ooh. Confidence. I like confidence. It's good. Or is it? So I just want to say, first of all, that when it comes to this message, when we say take what resonates, it means like if this message doesn't feel like it's for you, you'll know. And don't force it to fit. You'll know if it's for you. You'll know if this message makes sense to you and to your lifestyle. But even if it does and the advice comes off like something that doesn't align with you, you don't have to force it into your life. Now, we like to do the shadowed card of the deck, which is the Ace of Swords. So clearly, Pisces placements are overthinking something, or there's an idea that they're on the cusp of. It kind of feels like when we look at the top of the deck, we're seeing the Tower. It kind of feels like we're dealing with a situation that's just going to kind of like pop, right? Like we can just feel some sort of tension, like a conversation, a phone call, a text message even. Now, that's not to scare you. I don't want to scare you, Pisces placements, but I feel a little bit like this is something that you've been wanting to talk about, or maybe something that's been kind of brewing in conversations already. So remember to take what resonates, though. So with the King of Swords, we're dealing with a situation here where you're very well aware. Actually, maybe you're the one leading this conversation. Lead it with confidence. Okay, lead it with strength, but also understand that you cannot just expect it to go completely smoothly just because you want it to. You did not think this conversation out as much as you think you did. There might be some angle to the conversation that you're not considering. There might even be something that you're not thinking ahead on. You're too stuck in the past in this conversation in your attempts to move it forward. So really make sure you're like journaling things down. You're accepting that things currently are not what they used to be and might not be going forward because we have the Tower card on the top of the deck. I do want to look at the other, see, this is the Ace of Cups. So there's actually like a surprise element of like kindness potentially. So whatever this is that you want to move on from or move forward with, you have the right idea and you should be confident in your conversation and your speaking skills. But I think that you are thinking too much of like going forward instead of thinking about like, how can I just settle what has already happened? How can I settle it so I can move on from the past? Because you can't go forward until you stop and make sure you are not being like tied down by the past, okay? Because that's kind of what this is. This is feeling like a tied down to the past situation. Now remember to take what resonates. Remember, when it comes to past situations and conversations and ideas about them, we can only be so assured of where we want to go. Be open to whatever is going to happen and whatever is going to be said. You don't have to agree necessarily with what's being said because not everything is logic-based. Sometimes you'll be surprised by the emotions behind what's being said. Maybe there's some sort of like joy that you're forgetting to have in this situation. I don't know you, and I don't know your situation, but that's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces placements. It is a general message, though, so if you are not a Pisces placement and you resonate with this, take the parts that resonate, and thank you so much for watching. Best of luck.